What is up, everybody? Diamond King 5923 coming at you with episode 14 of our Young Buck franchise. If you were watching the last episode, we did drop the final game of the series against the Cincinnati Reds, 5-1. That dropped Mitch Keller down to 3-5. But today we have JT Brubaker on the mound versus Krasinski. So let's go ahead and get into the action, as we are going to... which ones do we want to wear? We'll go with the white for the for the series opener. And everyone's healthy, everyone's cold, which is really bad. So we're gonna play the hot bats. So actually, we'll keep them out. We'll keep these guys out. We'll just mix up the lineup a little bit. We'll have Reynolds, Piquero. We'll have Will Craig bat here. 2-1 bag. O'Neal. Bat lead off. Bishop bat 7. So Brubaker comes in this one 3-3 versus Krasinski at 2-4. Pirates have a game-and-a-half lead over the Cubs, as there's beautiful PNC Park, our home ballpark. Nicest one in baseball.
And the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. JT Brubaker gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Brubaker's 10th start.
This guy's one of the better pitchers in the league. Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this
first pitch of the game is a strike.
Ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss.
For Brian right there at third.
Winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Carlson batting 285.
For the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this
2-1 count. Can't find zone with fastball.
He goes to work in the clutch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to
correction, that was a curve. Can't find the zone with the sinker there.
He's going to try and establish
so
down in the zone.
3-1 count. Carlson flies out to right center field, and Reynolds is right there to make the play.
The range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul.
As that one fouls out, as we were trying to get Arenado swinging early with a slider. We're going to do it again, but we don't get the call.
Success against some of the better hitters in the game. You got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance.
Another bad call.
2 balls and a strike to count.
So 3 straight sliders. We're going to go off speed again, but this time we're going to bring the bend. This is zone bad, so 3-1 count to Arenado.
This guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1
count.
in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. And we'll have
and we walk Arenado.
Ball game here is that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there.
I hang the slider. I'm real early right now with my timing, so we're going to have to settle in and try to get this timing down.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Arenado is off of first with 2 away.
Just early, we'll take that. That's the best pitch of the at-bat. So, Brubaker gets Mancini on the curve.
Evan Krasinski will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals.
There's Krasinski's numbers.
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right.
It's going to lead to O'Neal Cruz flying out to short again. We're going to stop swinging these high fastballs. We're just not timing them up.
Batting second.
One out, base is empty, and up next is Will Craig. And a ball 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again.
Will Craig grounds out.
The energy this team plays with today.
Again, trying to change this up a little bit.
First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a fly.
Brian might have got all of that one.
Back is O'Neal, and just short
And that's
of a
another
home run,
double,
this ball's
but
off the wall. And he is into second with
we'll
a
take
2-out
that.
double.
He got the pitch he wanted.
So 2 on doubles. Brian gets his 18th double of the season. That's going to bring up the powerful G1 Bay. We were just early on that.
At the plate, G1 Bay. He swings
That
and
should
sends
get
it
down.
in the air out to left
Nope,
center.
they were playing shallow.
Nothing will come of the 2-out double
Wow.
as the inning
So,
is over.
G1 Bay can't bring Brian Hayes around. Story of the last game we played.
And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Paul DeYoung, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
O'Neal
And
Cruz
it's a
able to make the
fly
play.
out to start the second, 1 away. Set to get his evening at
So a lot of first pitch swinging from both sides here early.
Going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. No balls and a strike to count. Just off
Find the zone
outside
perfect
that
there.
time, laid off
We
for a
can't
ball.
hit the
O'Neal,
zone, but we get the
28
timing
years
down.
old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Up next, Dalton Varsho, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Bishop is there, and he'll put it away.
Bishop there able to get the out for out number 3 of the inning. So bottom 2 still tied 0-0 here in Pittsburgh. Reynolds again down to the 294, but looks like he might have got all of this one. And he does, just barely does it stay fair. That's Brian Reynolds' 8th home run.
So a solo shot down the line in left, 8th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better
That
to
one
do it with
just
no one on
barely
base.
stays fair, right behind, tucks right behind the foul pole.
Deciding factor in the game.
To the plate now, Andy Rodriguez. As he'll come up
Nice
empty
curveball there.
This is the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in.
1-1 count.
Close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neal waits on it. 1 down.
That's right to the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill, for out number 2. out number one.
He's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Hunter Bishop's really struggling batting .238. Got to try to get him going.
Lifted down the line in left.
That's foul.
And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field
Might
line.
get down.
Chasing after it is O'Neill.
Nope. O'Neill's able to make the play.
For the second out of the
The
inning.
speedster out there in left field.
At the plate now is Figueroa.
Looks like
Ready to deliver.
Krasinski's just trying to jam everyone at the plate. So far it's working, as we can't stop biting on the high pitches. So Figueroa takes ball one.
This one's
Take ball two.
Quite a bit off the plate that time.
So 2-0 to Figueroa.
Now the 2-0.
Still looking for that elusive first career home run.
Swung on and missed in that strike one.
Nice two seamers. We get down swinging 2-1. Figueroa can't keep that straight enough. Put that down the left field line. So 2-2 count to Figueroa.
2-2.
That one's also foul.
Started to go around, but it's a
And
third strike
that one
anyway.
ends up in the zone for strike three.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Evan Krasinski.
We strike out the last batter. Now the pitcher's up Krasinski.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive.
0-2 count there.
Set to deliver on nothing.
Go high with the sinker. Can't pick the corner.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here.
Krasinski gets good wood on it, but that's going to be right to center for out number two.
And he has it, two gone. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. And it's fouled away.
0-1 count to Edman.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
And we get him right there on the corner with the changeup.
With the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0.
So still 1-0. Bottom of the third, Brubaker's going to lead off after striking out the last, after striking out Edmonds to end the top half of the third.
And this will be fouled away. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's
Nice change up as Krasinski gets him swinging bad.
The bottom fell out of it.
Swing and a miss
And
as he starts the third.
Rubiger goes down
End of the
swinging.
second with a punch out, one away.
Let's bring up O'Neill Cruz.
So the next
He
to the
flew
plate
out
for
his
Pittsburgh,
last at
O'Neill
bat.
Cruz, 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
And O'Neill right there as Cruz flies out for out number two.
Stepping up is Will Craig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he popped him up.
Probably shouldn't have swung at that one, but Paul DeYoung right there for out number three. So again, can't stop swinging at the high fastballs right now.
First delivery to him.
The right field.
Popped him up. Hayes over to his left.
Carlson.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
One man got for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
As Arenado rips that right past Nagaro for hit number 1.
That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Nice double play right there, and that's going to end the fourth. At least the top half, and we're going to go to the bottom. To Brian Hayes up with a double.
Former Pirates, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
As Hayes gets a good piece of that one, and that goes foul. Brian really starting to heat up here the month of June.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
So 1-2 count to young Hayes.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even
And
come
again,
close
can't
to
lay off the high
contact on a
fastball.
ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So now it'll be the
batter,
four-hole
number
hitter.
14.
G1 Bay comes
Second
into this
baseman.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Bay.
Not his best
Can't
effort
catch up
that
to the
time.
changeup.
Strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base.
1-1
They've
count.
off balance all game.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10.
So that brings back Reynolds, who went yard.
That'll bring up Brian Reynolds.
He turned
his
around that
first
fastball
at-bat
and
in
drove
second.
it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix
So
it
this
up
might
right
get
here
into
on
the
him.
gap.
Go off speed.
Carlson will reach out
Carlson's
with
able to
one
make
hand
the play.
a catch on the move. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Paul DeYoung is at the plate.
Brubaker gets the call there. Nice pitch down in the bottom half of the zone.
To do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about
Can't
this
find
guy
the zone
so
there
far
with
in
the
this
slider.
one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is
That
going to
one
wind
goes
up a
foul.
foul ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
It's off the
And he
wall.
will pull into
So
second with a leadoff double.
1 out double for DeYoung. Looked like he was going yard.
Swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall.
Just
and
a
he's
little
standing at
early
second
jump
with
on
some
my
newfound
part.
confidence.
At the plate now, Tyler
So.
O'Neill as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Oh, that wasn't a 1 out double. That was a leadoff double. My bad.
Nothing in 2
So
count,
leadoff
and
double
the
for
pitch.
DeYoung. It's a little different as Hayes isn't able to make the play. That's going to freeze
They'll get it
DeYoung at
quickly to the
third.
Shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Like Hayes was going to be able to make the play.
Batter will be Dalton Varsho. As
So-
he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
1-1
Looked
count
like
to
the sinker there,
Varsho.
a little below the knees. So 1-1 home.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
Hayes goes home,
Glad to sit on something
and DeYoung
else.
is out.
The tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in is Victor Caratini. Trying
Back to a force at any plate now.
From second. 0-1 the count.
Except home.
As a look, now the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate.
I'm not going to have a chance at 2, so we just take
As he
the
goes to first, and that means
out
2
at
men are in
first,
scoring
so
position now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Brubaker 52 pitches.
So next to hit
Krasinski.
is Evan Krasinski trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Right to him. On
And
the
I'll
first,
do it for
and
the fifth.
Redbird rally
Half.
goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Andy
bottom
Rodriguez.
5. Rodriguez up and still trying to get ahead of Krasinski, but it's out number 1. So we're going to try something else. We're going to wait on some pitches.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring in Hunter Bishop. Now here's the first offering.
Nice pitch by Krasinski.
His pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
High fastball, couldn't hold off on it.
Just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2
1-2
strikes,
count
but it misses
to Bishop.
This is on the ground over to
Nice
first.
little slider that we can't catch up to. Still 1-0. Let's go bring up Figueroa. 0 for 1 in this one.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a swing.
And there's the slider.
That's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And another foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
Figueroa 0-2 in the count still. And he takes a fastball down in the dirt as Krasinski wastes a pitch. He tries wasting another one. We can't hold back on that one, though. Changeup did not come out of the hand. We could not pick it up.
And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry
Nice play there.
every single day.
And pitched by Brubaker for out number 1.
Got to step up and get this offense rolling.
The next to bat for St. Louis,
So,
Dylan Carlson.
Brubaker with pitch. That one's down and away. We didn't get the zone with the sinker. Thought we might have, but didn't get it. And now we're fall behind 2-0.
About being in the zone, this guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring to
2-1
pitch and
count.
just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-1 count there. So we're going to try to elevate here. I haven't thrown a fastball a lot today, so see if we can get him fishing. We don't. We walked Carlson once. We got Arenado on deck, which is never good. And we can't locate the curveball.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now
Arenado bounces into a double play, though, to end the inning, thankfully.
First, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over.
So, bottom half, Brubaker up, pitching a decent game. And go ahead and warm up Stay Shack.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Swing and a line drive.
Brubaker's going to help himself out with potentially a double. Got 25 speed. Might be able to get in there at second. And he is. The leadoff double for JT Brubaker. Helping himself out. Hopefully, Cruz, Brian Hayes, and Will Craig can bring Brubaker around to score.
Found himself on second with the leadoff double.
O'Neill Cruz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's
Cruz 0 for 2 in this one.
Behind
Again, high fastball, can't catch up to it. 0-2 count.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Can't catch up to that fastball.
Pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one. And there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straight.
It's going to get Brubaker to at least third.
The relay, and he'll go ahead and take
So Hayes will have a chance as Will Craig hit it deep, but not deep enough.
Third baseman, Steve Ryan.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
And Cabryan also hits it right to center field. So, Brubaker's leadoff double doesn't come around to score. Pirates still lead 1-0.
And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers.
Another good outing from Brubaker.
Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really.
What a dribbler there. Thought Ji-Hwan Bae was going to have a play on it, but couldn't get to as it goes into the outfield.
In today's game, most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball.
Young was looking for that fastball, and we go sinker.
Two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Curve, nice pitch there.
Hard hit towards center.
Nice play by Reynolds in center.
On the first out.
Throw that one a little bit offline, but we do get out number one.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be.
And Tyler O'Neill, as we hang the slider, we're now down 2-1. So that's off the rotunda.
It's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Into the box, Dalton Varsho. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Can't sit back long enough.
So 2-1 Cardinals. Top of the 7th. As that changed quickly. Didn't think we hung the slider, but we do. Give up another home run. Luckily this time it's a solo. Lucky for the Cardinals that it's a 2-run shot, not a solo home run like we've been giving up. So 2 outs. Pirates really needed that run.
Next it'll be Victor Caratini. He started out the
So Brubaker's in line for the loss. So 1, 2, 3. After the Tyler O'Neill 2-run shot, Cardinals lead 2-1.
And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi. So now to the plate, Ji-Hwan Bae is batting cleanup in this one, but we'll get us started here.
So 1-0 to Bae. We're going to wait on pitches. Wait for a good one.
Not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching.
So we waited that time on the slider, couldn't stay straight on it. And that's right back up the middle. So Ji-Hwan Bae's on base to lead off the bottom half of the 7th.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offense.
Zach Britton comes on.
Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a
So
big deal.
Ji-Hwan Bae on second. Reynolds takes strike 1.
But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Britton a little tired, 0-2. Ji-Hwan Bae not going to advance to third.
As the count moves to 1-2. And that misses.
Almost hits Reynolds. 2-2 count.
Protecting with 2 strikes.
Should have been 3-2, but we swung at the slider inside.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score, and he'll get back in safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second. A dive, but he's back.
So we're not going to keep leaning because they're waiting for him to steal. So we're not going to try to take third.
And this is
Reynolds goes down swinging.
And boy, they took care of a key man there.
And
one away.
Now batting.
Next,
catcher,
it'll be Andy Rodriguez. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. A ball and no strikes.
1-0. As Britton can't locate the zone with that sinker.
To the right side and through, a base hit. The throw to the plate.
G1 Bay is going to tie this up 2-2. So Andy Rodriguez gets the RBI single. We're all tied again here in Pittsburgh.
Today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Low and away as he misses
2-0
again.
is
2-0.
once again.
Clearly
Britton
working
can't find the zone with
zone,
sinker.
trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here's a ball well
Bishop
struck
might
for
have
the
got
right
all of
field
that
corner.
one. He does. That just barely clears the right field wall, but the Pirates take the 4-2 lead. Cannonball coming.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay.
Bishop, that's his 5th home run, 17th RBI on the season. Gives your Buccos a 4-2 lead.
As he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
77.
So now to the plate, Peguero, as he takes a called strike on the black.
That is going to do it for Brubaker.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so
As
far.
he gets back in the lead, we'll bring in Stashak to pitch the top of the 8th.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Ramirez, a 27-year-old. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3 runs already home here.
Peguero can't stay straight on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on.
So Peguero swings at one in the dirt. Caratini able to make the play.
Made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
We're going to go to the hot bat. Wilmer Defoe off the bench.
Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Wilmer Defoe.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Mancini's able to knock that down, but Defoe gets on base.
He can't recover in time.
The batter, the right fielder.
So we keep this parade along.
Stepping
Oh
in
no,
now,
Cruz is up to bat. And
Grounded
Cruz
softly
grounds
down
out
the
though to
line
end the
toward
inning.
first. And he'll step on the
So
bag
Pirates lead
himself in the
4-2,
inning.
end of 7.
So no runs here. On no
Stashak
hits,
is going to
no
come in to
errors,
pitch.
and no one left on. Cody Stashak
3.14
has been
ERA.
summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Stashak.
As he'll try to hold back on
Robbie
the swing,
Jenkins
but he
is
went
going to lead
around
off
for
for the
first
Cardinals.
strike.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
He pinch hits for Britton.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Nice play there for O'Neill Cruz out there and right for out number 1.
For out number 1.
The batter now.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard on the ground.
There's the base knock that Matt Vesturgeon was asking for.
Got themselves a 1-out base runner.
So
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in.
There we go.
Bottom line is,
0-1
one of the reasons
to
why they do it
Carlson.
is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's
be able to
been
get a
putting in
double
that
play
work,
here.
and it paid off right there.
And that's going to end the 8th. Pirates lead 4-2, stays intact. That's going to bring up Craig, Cabrine Hayes, and G1 Bay to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Pirates are going to send Rich Rodriguez to the pen, scheduled to put in.
That brings up Will Craig.
Pirates looking for insurance here in the bottom half of the 8th.
First offering.
0-1, nice pitch by
He'll be fine
Quazala.
coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swinging a
Will
hard line
Craig,
to center field.
nice line.
Jenkins is right
He
there
lines out to
on
Robbie
down.
Jenkins in center as the Cardinals do the double switch to keep the speedy Jenkins in the outfield.
Stepping in once again.
Hayes
They
1 for
keep
3 in
Ryan
this one.
Hayes. He's got a
Pirates
hit in
lead
3
4-2,
at-bats
bottom
to his
8.
point. Here's the first pitch. High chopper
And
to third. Scooped up
that's a chip.
on to first, and there were 2 down.
Out number 2 is Cabrian Hayes grounds out to Edmund at third.
Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh
That's
cleanup
out number
batter,
2.
G1 Bay. He reached on a single
G1
last
Bay
time,
started the
later
rally
got
in the
scored.
7th with a single,
Lofted in the
and
air
he's going
out
to
toward right
potentially
center.
get a
Center
double in this
fielder
one.
on the run. He can't get
But
to it. This
again,
one's
Jenkins can't make the catch, but he does cut it off enough that Bay is not able to get to second.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. Pitches a called
G1
strike
Bay
to
is
throw.
safe
Not in time as he steals
at second.
Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display.
As they're going to now intentionally walk Brian Reynolds.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk.
That
signal
should bring
comes
up
here with 2 away.
Andy Rodriguez.
Garcia trots in from the bullpen here
And
as
they
he
switch
has a
pitchers
tough
and go to
spot.
Yimi
2 on,
Garcia.
2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
But
Liner towards second.
Andy does ground out.
Throw
So
to first is in time,
the
and
switch
that
to
snuffs
the
out Bucko.
righty works. Andy Rodriguez grounds out. Pirates strand 2. And that's going to bring on Rich Rodriguez looking for his 18th save of the season.
Raymond Arenado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that.
So
one as it's
0-2.
foul. Now here's the pitch. And he
So we're
fouls
looking to
this one
strike
off.
Arenado out. 1 for 2 on the game.
Another 0-2 home.
And we get him swinging on the slider.
For the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
We're going to go inside, try to force Mancini
As he looks at a ball, it's 1-0.
to go Oppo.
Working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
That was a ball too. Wow. So 2-0 count to Mancini. Get the slider in there. The bottom of the zone to make it 2-1.
All even
Again,
now, 2-2.
Mancini's going to have to pull it if he's going to get on base.
And the pitch
We're going to go high.
fouled off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Mancini
And
just
again,
about
he's
pulled
unable
that
to
one.
keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a
We're going to
battle
go
at
away
the
here
plate.
and try to set him up.
Grounded to short.
Nice play there for Peguero. And that's out number 2. Cardinals down to their final out tonight of the stream.
Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung up.
He needs to make something happen. They're down
He's
to
crushed
the
the Pirates
final
multiple
out here
times in
tonight.
his career
No balls and a strike.
with the Cardinals and the Cubs in this series.
Strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here.
Waste the pitch with the
And
2
on 0-2,
seam.
he misses with a fastball. And now this crowd announced
We're going to go high and in. And that's going to raise the Jolly Roger. So the Pirates take the first game of this series against the Cardinals 4-2 behind the 2-run shot in the 7th by Hunter Bishop. So Pirates win this,
Final score tonight, Pittsburgh.
improve to 35-25 on the season.
JT Brubaker.
Rodriguez gets the save. Brubaker improves to 4-3 on the season.
The save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that'll do it for us.
So as I said, Hunter Bishop's your player of the game. Again, not a great outing from Brubaker. 3 Ks, 2 walks, 2 earned. But it was enough to get the Buccos the win. Pirates win the season opener against the Cardinals 4-2. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button. New to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of good content coming out the next couple months between MLB, NASCAR, Madden 22 here in August, and NHL Club. So be on the lookout for those videos. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will catch you guys next time.